Yo, what up? Welcome back to the Dyzee Diaries B-Boy vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about the rule no burning in the Olympics.
I'm Dyzee, a 12-time
13-time world champion,
a pioneer, a global b-boy activist, and you're watching the Dyzee Diaries b-boy vlog!
So the topic I want to talk about today is the special rule that was put into the Youth Olympics that calls for no burns. It said something in the rule book about no extremely violent or sexual gestures, and basically what they're saying is that you can't do a burner. Now if you don't know what a burner is, it's some kind of gesture that is meant to humiliate or degrade your opponent. Now this has always been part of b-boy. It's kind of part of our culture. It's a creative way to get into your opponent's head to make him or her angry and lose their confidence or mess up in the battle. Breaking isn't all about big tricks and moves. It's also a creative aspect of it and the original intent, which is to battle. So with that said, here's a bit of my opinions on the matter. Okay, number one, I believe that in the Olympics, they actually have sports like boxing, karate, where you actually physically punch or strike somebody in the face with a karate kick. Now, if you can do that in real life physically, then why wouldn't you be allowed to do these kind of burns in breaking? Because you're not actually making a physical contact. So if I was to go to somebody in their face and go bap, bap, bap on the beat, but not even actually touch the person, why would that not be allowed? Whereas if you're boxing and you're really trying to punch somebody in the face, that is allowed. Doesn't make any sense. Now, I understand the crude gestures in terms of, giving the cock or burning somebody or like humping someone when they're, burnt over, or jumping up, grabbing someone by the head and just in their face. I totally get that because, that's not a good look for the Olympics. It's not something that everybody will want to see or understand at the Olympics. Now, burns and punches and kicks and stuff like that, like, people know that it's just part of the game. I don't think anyone's going to be angry about that. But yes, the rude gestures, the middle fingers, people will probably be upset with that. Now, it's just the Olympics that this is going to be done with, and it's our responsibility as a culture to create platforms where you're allowed to be a b-boy and do the things that b-boys would do. We have to have those platforms, and that platform will always exist in the corner of the clubs. And we have to always remember that the Olympics isn't the be-all, end-all. It's just the platform to put breaking in the eyes of the entire world and legitimize our dance, our culture, and our art form in front of all the governments, which means more funding from the governments, more sports budgets. There's way more budget and funding in the sports sector than there is actually in the arts and entertainment sector. With that said, I'll just leave you with this. I made a little tiny commercial for my shoes, but it talks about these gestures. I want you guys to be the first to see it, and just let me know what you think in the comments below. Did I go too far in this? Yes or no?
Are you a raw hip-hop b-boy who loves dishing out rude burners and crude gestures? Are you disappointed that burns and sexual gestures aren't allowed in the Olympics? Were your dreams to be an Olympic b-boy athlete shattered with those restricting family-friendly rules? Can't stop thinking about metaphorically serving the cocks to all those juicy opponents? Well, look no further. We have a perfect sneaker made just for you. Not only are the #1s the best sneaker made for breaking because of its superior design, but with its hip-hop cultural representation inspired by graffiti arrows, you can now irrationally imagine the arrow to be a penis. Now, when you make it to the 2024 Paris Olympics, you can covertly be cocking all your opponents without being disqualified. Only you, your crew, and real b-boys will know what you really mean when you freeze with a foot right in your opponent's face. Order now before September 30th on Indiegogo and start getting nasty on the dance floor.
Anyways, guys, I hope you really enjoyed that little commercial I made. I ask that you please support my crowdfunder campaign on Indiegogo for the pre-sale. And to all my already backers, if you use the referral code, you can win more prizes like hats and sneakers, and yeah. Anyways, guys, peace and God bless.